I'm going to call now on Francesca. Francesca doesn't really need an introduction, of course. She's well known to so many of us as an actress, as an activist, as a comedian, as you name it, put it out there, and Francesca's on it. She's a powerful believer, an articulate speaker, and someone that inspires us all every time she comes to the platform. So, Francesca.
Hello, it's such a pleasure to be here with you all. I just wanted to say a few words about going forward, and namely hope and keeping hope. I think such a key thing is really uniting in our battles and making connections between everything that's going on right now, all the attacks that we're facing daily. I think they can feel very separate sometimes, but I think all the battles we face, war, austerity, climate change, racism, the refugee crisis, I think they're all symptoms of the same disease. And that disease is an economic system that is completely incompatible with equality, democracy and sustainability. So it's really important that we keep linking up and we keep connected and supporting each other. I think a key part of the powerful's assault on us is to try and divide us. And we must remember the right wing are so bloody united. We need to learn from them, you know, because I've never met anyone in my life who I agree with totally on everything, but it doesn't matter. You know, all I care about is that people's aim is to make society a fairer and more compassionate place. So I think it's really important that those of us on the so-called left embrace our differences and get together and concentrate on what we share, not what we don't. I also think we need to challenge the rhetoric of the dominant narrative, labels like left and right. Let's be honest, they obscure the fact. We talk about immoral and moral, that's what we're talking about. You know, the government are trying to demonise concepts like welfare, free education, the NHS, but these are pillars of a civilised society. They are beautiful concepts that we can't allow to be demonised, and we can leave nobody behind. You know, the attacks on disabled people, on refugees, on students, on Muslims, on the poor are attacks on all of us. You know, people are dying from these cuts, and that is unacceptable. Austerity is a human rights issue. And we've seen the constant attacks on Corbyn and his supporters. Apparently we're radical, crazy lefties for wanting a more peaceful and humane society. I say we're sane and healthy human beings. The crazy radical ones, never ever forget that. So we need new goals. We need new goals at the heart of what we're fighting for. And we need to shift away from economic growth being the sole aim of humanity. GDP, what the fuck is GDP as the goal of humanity? You know, when was that decided as our goal? Because I must have missed that meeting. You know, the science everywhere tells us that growth is environmentally unsustainable. We live on a finite planet. We need to place the environmental crisis at the heart of our fight for social justice. and we need to realise that there are two problems that require the same solution, which is a system that places people and planet before corporate bloody profit. And above all, we need to unite around new and beautiful ideas. Let's remember, politics is always driven by ideas. Austerity is not about money, it's about ideology. Poverty is the ultimate control mechanism. It's there to divide and rule us, to set us against each other, and to kill hope. And the ideology of austerity is to change people's fundamental expectations of what life should be. Is to create a society where there is no social responsibility to one another, no compassion, and no support networks, where we're all broken up into individual consumers, where life is just about surviving financially. So this is not a political battle, this is a human battle, and we can't let this tiny majority at the top hijack our experience of life. Every human being has been given a gift of life, and that is an amazing, wonderful gift, and everybody, no matter what their ability or economic background or religion or race or sexuality, is entitled to the same right to happiness as anyone else. So I just want to say, never give up hope. I did a show this week, and afterwards I was asked what my biggest challenge was. And apart from getting up early, the biggest challenge for me is keeping hope. It's remaining optimistic when the world is so full of injustice and suffering. For me, it's events like these that keep me going. I'm being surrounded by people who care, who are willing to fight week in, week out, who never stop believing that we can do better. You know, this week, 397 MPs voted for war, and my heart sank. I'm sure everyone in this room felt the same. But then I remember the thousands of people who tirelessly campaigned for peace. People, many of whom I am proud to call friends, and who spent their days and nights making their and our voices heard. And I decided that I shouldn't be depressed or sad or helpless, because that's what those in power want me to feel. And there are so many more of us whose hearts are bigger and kinder than those in power. We are the majority, and fighting for ideals such as peace, community, and equality is a beautiful victory in itself. So I am proud to stand with each and every one of you today. And this battle is the most valuable thing we'll ever be part of. So thank you for giving me hope.